What's up, guys, and welcome to a new farming simulator series. I'm not joined by anybody today. It is just me. And you might recognize this map because we've done it 3 times already. But this is Edgewater, Saskatchewan. And if you haven't seen the map, this is what it looks like. We are currently over here. This is where we spawn in as well. And we're starting off with 4 fields, sorry. Actually 5 fields. I take that back, 5 fields. We've got field 2, field 4, field 3, field 5, and field 10. And then field 21 is the farmyard. So yeah, I have changed a couple things. I've switched out the silos. There's now 4 big Roscoes. I don't remember how much they hold, and it doesn't tell me, but it is 5 rings. I want to say they hold just a little under 100,000, I think. Let's just have a look. Let's see here. And these silos are from Edgewater, Saskatchewan. Actually, they hold 160,000 liters. Alright, so I was wrong completely. And then we've got our little workshop here. Now, I think I need to go inside to open the door. Somewhere. Where's the trigger? There it is. And then we've got our house over there. And that's about it. We don't own any equipment. If we just go in the garage, we have no items on this page. We have nothing. And yeah, so this episode is going to be us buying a lot of things. Yeah, and as we go, we're going to talk about a couple things. The first being there's a case. Oh, yeah. This farm is going to be a mostly case farm. There might be a couple John Deere implements mixed in the mix or something. I don't know. But it's going to be mostly case. Sorry. So you saw there is a case here in the shop. It's got a lot of hours on it. I think it had about 27 hours, I think. Which is perfectly fine. That looks like a pretty good tractor to me. We're going to buy it. If we were doing John Deere, I definitely would have bought this tractor. So either way, we would have been good. So since this is going to be a case farm, we're going to need a combine. And since we're on Edgewater, we are going to swath. And we are going to keep it quite small for right now. I would have gone for this guy, the AxleFlow 7250, but that's very expensive. So we're going to go for one of these little guys. And since they are pretty much the same, I don't know. I guess we'll go for the 2-wheel drive. It's a little bit cheaper, but that's fine. Gonna put a long auger on it, I think. Don't want a license plate. I do kind of want to change the wheel setup to, I think, duals. Because we are going to need a regular header on here. So we'll buy that. We go in here to headers. We're not going to get the base game header. We're not going to get this. We're going to get the new modded Terraflex Draper. We are going to get it with a hitch, I guess, or a trailer, a built-in trailer. And then, of course, we need this. We do want to encase, so that will work. And since we're doing swathing, we're going to need this swather. And it's already encased, so that's perfect. Not that, this. Well, that sounds good. Just gonna get some of this stuff out of the way. And as we drive this back to the farm, well, I guess as we drive all these back to the farm, we're going to talk about this new series. And the reason we keep starting new series. And the reason for that is I just get too bored with maps, I guess. And I can never stick to one map. We always go too big, too fast, and I just get bored of it. Or we just cheat in too much money and we lose focus of what we're doing. Especially with the last series, the real life farm. I was really excited, and then we started and I just lost interest. So hopefully with this series, since we're back on Edgewater, and I really like Edgewater, and I'm starting it off by myself, I should have the motivation to keep it going. And I do want this series to last. I don't want it to just be 5 episodes and call it quits. I want it to be like it used to be, of 40 to 60 episodes. That's what I'm trying to go for. I'm tired of this switching maps every 5 episodes. I want a map to last. And since we're back on Edgewater, I'm hoping that it does that. And we're starting off small. Hopefully small enough that I can just keep upgrading. I mean, we're starting really small here. I mean, I think the biggest thing we have is the tractor right now. And that's probably the biggest thing we're going to have. Now, implement-wise, we might do something a little bigger, because this is a pretty big map. I don't want to go too small, like a 2-row plow, because then I will lose interest in that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the series. If you guys want to see any case mods, or any mods in general being used, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope you guys like it. Because you guys seem to enjoy the first series on Edgewater. And now we're back doing it for, what is this, 4th time now? Granted, the last time didn't last very long. Alright, so now we're at the farm. I'm kind of need a place to put this for right now, and I think right here would be perfect. So then we're going to take the swather, and they did update the swather, so there's no longer a trailer for it, which is kind of sad, because that trailer is very useful. So now we kind of got to maneuver our way around. Now, I don't quite remember if I can fit over this bridge or not. I think the bridge is just wide enough to work. Yep, it's just wide enough. Look at that. Now, as you drive, we are going to buy a semi-truck. And we're going to get BC Bueller's Mac. That is the modder that made Edgewater. Let's see, we want dual exhausts. And we're going to make this red. All of it red. Ooh, I don't know if I like that all red. Maybe we'll make that. No, not that. This? White? Nope. This white. No. Maybe? No. What part needs to be white here? Oh, I need the design. Whoops. That part. Ha! Alright, so I think I like that. That'll work, I think. So we'll buy that. We'll check to see where we are, and we've hit a fence. Alright, now we're on a straight path again. We're going to buy the trailer for the semi. If it would load. We are going to get the trailer that goes with that semi. There it is. And we're going to flip these colors around. I don't know how I feel about that, but that'll work. For the time being, we'll just leave that there. Oh, this semi looks weird. Sounds good, though. That's probably the first time I've ever stopped for a stop sign, too. So we got that going for us. Alright, we'll leave that right there. And then we've got this. I would like to bring it back with something. Probably an auger wagon, maybe? And I would like to go for maybe this one. The Rostel Mash. Possibly, if I can change it the right color. It is red right now. Not sure what that changes. Let's see, how much does our combine hold? It holds 12,000. So preferably something that holds at least 24,000. And this does hold exactly 24,000. So we will buy that. And we're actually going to buy another tractor for that. We are going to use this, the 8900 series. I'm going to put rear duals on it. Don't want that, don't want that. Front options. Leave it no. Quick hitch, yes. And front loader attacher, because why not? It'll probably be used for that anyway eventually. And then we're also going to get a small tractor. And we're going to get the Farmall, because I like it. It's a very nice tractor. And then we're going to get a belt system, because you do have grain bins. And I think we're going to get this one, because we do have a semi, and the vintage ones aren't really going to work out too well. Alright, and then we're going to need a baler. For which one we go for is a very good question. I would go for the straw harvest pack baler, square baler, but it is very glitchy, and it crashes the game a lot, at least as much as I've tested it. And then I would go for the straw harvest pack round baler, but then I don't really want to do round bales. But I might have to. Can't really go for John Deere. We'd go for this, but again, it's round bales, and that makes the smallest bales. Could go for the Vermeer, or we could go for the Go Well. I have no idea. Or I could go for one of these ones. These are actually case. Well, there's a liftable too. I don't know if they work for flax though. That's the only thing. So maybe we will have to do round bales. Don't really want to, but gonna have to. I would like for you to load, please. Thank you. Alright, and then that's probably enough for buying things, because I can already tell that my game is being really slow. This has a very weird sound to it. I've never noticed it before. It sounds like a combine almost. Especially from the inside. Oh, my hand fell asleep. How I'm sitting. Come on, hand, wake back up. Actually, I think instead of putting that guy right there, we're going to put him over here for the thumbnail. And then we're going to go get in the combine, if I can get around this. Get in the combine, zoom out. And that will do it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.